So in lesson 1, we actually measured pencils and got some different amounts. Well, the homework is a little bit different because they actually give us some amounts and we need to create a line plot. I'm going to create a line plot along the bottom here. I'm not locked, there it is. I'm going to create a line plot along the bottom here because I like my line to be bigger and it's easier when writing on the technology. So the first thing I'm going to do is look at the data that's given to me right here, and I'm going to notice that 1 1/4 is my biggest number, which means I need to go over 1 on my line plot. So I have 0, 1, and a 2. And so now I'm going to start plotting my points. Now the second thing to do to help you with this is to get everything in a common denominator form. That way it's much easier to read the data. So I notice I have an eighth, and then a fourth. Well, that fourth can turn into an eighth, so I'm going to go ahead and convert it to an eighth. To get from 4 to 8, I multiplied by 2, so I'm going to do 3 times 2 and get 6. That should be a 2. And then again, I have another one, so I'm going to make it 6/8. And then I have a 1/4, which would be 2/8. A 1 1/4, which would be 1 2/8. And a 1/4, which would be 2/8. A whole, there you go. And a 1/8. So now I can start looking at how I'm going to make my line plot. Now 8 is my largest denominator, so 8 over 8 will be here. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 eighths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that's my 2 wholes, which would be 8 eighths and 8 eighths, 2 of those. So now I can start putting x's. I can look, so this is 1/8, this is 2 eighths, 3 eighths, 4 eighths, 5 eighths, 6 eighths, 7 eighths, 8 eighths, and then a 1 1/8, a 1 2 eighths, a 1 3 eighths, 4 eighths, 5 eighths, 6 eighths, 7 eighths. And those are all have that one whole number with them. So my first is 1/8. I'm going to put an X over it. And I did that. My second is 3 eighths. Just going to put an X over that. My third was 3/4, which is really 6 eighths. 3/4 again, which is 6 eighths. 2 eighths. 1 6 eighths. So I'm going, oh no, remember this is a 2. 1 2 eighths. So I go to the 1 whole number and then I move 2 eighths over. 1/8. 1/4, which is 2 eighths. 1 whole, which would be right here, and 1/8 again. So when I look at this data, I can start to see a pattern here. My largest is 1 2 eighths. My smallest is 1/8. I have 3. So when the question here is which location received the most rainfall, you can say that 1/8 was the most rainfall because it has the largest number. Actually, I'm going to back that up. That is not correct. So don't listen to what I just said. 1/8 is the smallest amount of rainfall. 1 2 eighths is the largest amount of rainfall. And which rainfall measurement was most frequent? This is the one that happened the most, the mode. And what's the total rainfall in inches? So this is going to require you to add all of these numbers up here. 1 1/8, 1 1/8, 1 1/8, plus 2 eighths, plus 2 eighths, plus 3 eighths, plus 6 eighths, plus 6 eighths, plus 8 eighths, plus 1 2/8. So you're going to add that all up and then convert it back into a mixed number. It was helpful that we put all of the fraction denominators as the same, so now adding that up should be easy. Uh-oh.